Good day, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. We have the Reverend, we have the Rhino. We have a beer from the Picaroons, from Picaroons, which is the Northampton Brewing Company in Fredericton, New Brunswick. It is Picaroons Irish Red. Now, I'm Irish and I'm albino, so it's hard to tell because, we both have beards. But that doesn't really look like many Irishmen I know. The clothes maybe, but there's no red hair, which is, the stereotypical Irish, Scottish
gingers.
Maybe they just don't like gingers.
Oh, it's very possible. Not a lot of people like gingers.
But it's
Isn't their image hard to catch on camera because of various soul effects?
Mostly. The fact they have no soul.
I've also been told that this pike thing, this log poking pike, is called a picaroon.
Like for that, what the hell is that song? Like the Log Rider's Jig or whatever? What the fuck the hell is that goddamn video? It's like a weird, video from the 80s. Like animated and shit. Log Rider or something like that. Oh, we're having problems. Technical difficulties.
So Lachlan just showed up. He's about an hour late from, what we've been drinking. I think I'm on, beer 7 or 8 now.
I was also at work until 20 minutes ago and walked here immediately, so I'm kind of sweaty and gross.
Yeah, and I made him sit down right as soon as he walked in.
Hey, I am completely fine with that. Apparently I had to try whatever this is. I still don't know what it was. Apparently James turned into a Muppet.
Wow. So, first, that is a red color. That is what I expected from a Ruby or an Irish or anything. Nice reddish color. Finger of head. You only got a finger too, so we poured pretty much the same.
Fruity.
Yes. Dark fruits though, like raisins, grapes, that type of thing.
Well, that leads to good things.
Yes, there's a bit of caramel, a bit of molasses.
Molasses is that slow shit, right?
Yes, slow as molasses. Baked beans.
Those make you gassy.
Yes. Well, that's the beans, not the molasses.
Yeah. I've never heard somebody say I'm so gassy from my molasses.
Anyway, it smells nice.
Small Darth Vader in the background.
You sure it's not you?
Positive.
No, you knew it 25 minutes. I see your finger. You know you're breathing conks out about an hour and a half in. I don't taste so much fruit on the actual taste of it.
No. I do get a bit of the caramel and molasses. But the fruit, maybe a tiny bit, but nothing to write home about.
Who writes home?
I don't write home.
I don't think anyone even knows how to write a fucking letter. I don't even think people do emails anymore. I think it's just text messaging.
Fucking text messaging. For anyone that ever thinks about texting me, this is what you get when you text me. I call your phone, and I say, I'm blind, motherfucker. What do you want? So don't text me.
No, please do, so I can hear about these phone calls. Oh, that's just fucking awesome. Like, somebody's sending me something. Blurry gibberish.
It's
blurry
usually
gibberish.
Paul.
I assume it's mostly just winky faces then.
No, he usually tries to send me actual things.
Yeah, well, in that way, Paul is much like a 14-year-old girl.
He's dreamy. He thinks you're dreamy. That's why he texts you all the time.
I can tell.
You see it when he looks at you when you guys are doing the review. There's that little glimmer.
It's more a look if I want to punch you in the head, but, again.
It's true. Back to this thing. No fruit really in the taste.
Caramel, molasses, there's a bit of, caramel in the finish too, but the finish is fairly fairly hoppy, sorry. It's not the best Irish red I've had, but it's not the worst either.
I'll say it's the only that I know of that I've tried.
Me and Boychuk did one. And me and Casey did the exact same one with a different name right before him.
They switched the labels?
Yeah, it was the same company too.
Well, there's like that fucking, how there's like Blonde Ambrosia now. There's,
Back there.
yeah, but wasn't it something else as well?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not a bad beer. Picaroons has been. I've had like 4 beers from them, and I've noticed that I either love them or I'm indifferent with them. The Melon Head I was indifferent with, but I gave it a love rating
Oh, I fucking loved that thing.
because of the label.
Oh, that was the best label in the fucking world.
The Yippee IPA I was indifferent with. The the Yippee IPA I actually liked. But the Feels Good Pilsner I was indifferent with, and I'm kind of indifferent with this too. I could drink it, I could, not drink it. It doesn't really matter, truthfully.
I'd walk past it at the beer store.
Well, you'll never see it at the beer
Well,
store here, but
Yeah, I'm saying if it was there, I'd walk past it, but if it was somebody's house, like, you want a beer? And they hand me that, I would fuck off.
that's exactly where I'm at. I would drink it if it was handed to me, but I probably would never buy it again. I give them that they always come up with some awesome labels, even though that guy does not look Irish to me.
No, that looks more like a dude from like the East Coast that's farming, who also has a.
Well, it's an
weird
East Coast. It's an East Coast beer, right?
Oh, okay, so that makes sense then.
It's New Brunswick, so. But I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, solid 6.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the Albino Rhino beer review. This has been the Picaroons Irish Red with the Reverend and the Rhino. We both said 6. It's not bad. I'm not chugging it because I don't think I can. After all the beers I've chugged tonight. Thank you. Bye.
I did for you.
Thank you. That beer's yours now too.
So what is this one?